This playlist is about how to manage record types. And the first video here is really looking at it from a user perspective. What do they see when they're looking at record types? So I'm looking at an account record here. And if I scroll down and look at the opportunities, you can see I've got 3 opportunities. And I've got a services 1 for 50K and a services 2 for 5K. So if I go out here and look at them, so I click here, and what I get is this is the services 1. And you can see the sales path is pretty intricate, lots going on, 50K with a close date, other information that we could put in there. If I look at the second one, which is the services 2, what I get is this, and you're seeing a different sales path. And so, and we're also not seeing a twisty here that would let us seek guidance. I'm going to show you in a later step how to get there. But, one way to tell, these are both opportunities, and just looking at the other one, again, this is the longer sales path. It's also an opportunity. A way to tell that you're looking at record types is they will have this button here, which is an opportunity to change record types. And if you do that, what that does is to show you, and you can actually see a good description. So as we look at it kind of further on, again, it's very important to have a good description so people can understand kind of what that means. Now, if what you're finding is that a given individual user has they're only using one of the record types, what you can do is go to your settings at the personal level, right, and go to your defaults for display. And what you can see here is if you check this box, it would give me the record 1 as the default. And that's because my profile is set up for record 1 as the default. I can't actually set up record 2 as a default. I'd have to actually change my profile. So again, I'll show you how to do that in the next video. But if we think about how we look at these kinds of record types and how they show up, if we go out to the opportunity kind of view list here and see that we've got 2 of these, there's really very little in terms of description that occurs in the list view. Now, if we go out and instead we look at it is in Kanban, what we're going to see is the fact that we have a record type 1, we have a record type 2, and then we have a series of uncategorized, just because we built these, we didn't move these. But I'll show you again how to fix that in a later move. But if what we're able to do is, if we go out and look specifically, and what I did was to create a separate view that included the opportunity record type on the view. This way we can tell kind of what's what, and especially if you're looking at things like the Nonprofit Success Pack, the difference between a donation, a grant, and a major gift will have different sales paths, different information. So it's worth understanding what kinds of record types you're dealing with at the account level. Now, the challenge with list views is that it only shows information related to a specific object. So if we're looking at, for example, an opportunity list view, what you're seeing is what you can gather from the details page. And that may not mean you actually may want to see more information, which is why it's important to also then how to build a report. And so if we go out to the reports tab, and what I did was to build an opportunity with primary contact report. And so if we look at that, what we're able to do is to get information like annual revenue, also the primary contact information. So we're able to see, who specifically we're selling to. So this becomes a very valuable report when we're looking at opportunities as opposed to list views. But for the next, let me end it there, and let's go on and look now in the next video at how to change report types. And thanks for watching.